Hi everyone. Hi everyone. Make sure you guys hit the like button as you come in. We're live because we got some discussion to do, guys. I got some updates on today. We got a discussion, guys. Um, Before I get started, guys, this is going to be a kind of a tough case. This is going to be something that I talked about previously, but it has been unfortunately it is some sad information that has come out, and we're going to talk about it tonight. We're going to talk about um, what this story is about, guys. But first, let me welcome everybody in. Welcome in, everyone. Hey, King Chris World. Hey, Trisha. How are y'all today? Um, hey, hey, Vera. Hey, the McCray Kings. Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody, y'all. We got to talk about this tonight. I previously did a story about 5 children that were killed in a house fire. And unfortunately, on Wednesday, the mother has been charged for basically her children's death. And she has been charged with negligent homicide or negligence because of the fact they allege that she left these children at home by themselves. But my thing is, the father said that he had that, they all stayed in this one apartment house. One stayed upstairs, one stayed downstairs, and unfortunately she left and went and picked up her boyfriend. And I want to let you guys just give you guys a kind of like an update so y'all can hear it. You remember now, but I'm gonna let y'all hear the news about it, and then we're going to talk about should she actually go to jail for this. Has she went through enough? Have she lost enough? And for her to, you want her to actually go to jail? Like, to me, this lady had. I'll tell y'all how I feel. Uh, right, and I have that video too. We're gonna play all that tonight just to give you guys a refresher on, unfortunately, the tragic death of these children. It's a very sad situation. And I'm not gonna judge the mother because I feel like she left them in the hands of the grandfather, and the grandfather couldn't get to them. And they also, as well, guys, we will listen to the landlord. The landlord did an interview with the news. We're gonna listen to that too. So, guys, like, and y'all just give me y'all guys' true opinion on this. This is like no mother. This lady, like, y'all, if you have seen the funeral and the videos and the pictures of the children, they was cute kids. They was handsome, pretty. They were like, you know what I'm saying? If you are a mother, you know this is the most tragic thing that ever could happen to somebody. And to lose all your children on your birthday is the worst thing that could ever happen. And guess what? Your birthday would never mean nothing. Never mean nothing. Just another day. And to know that this girl has been charged, she has a $75,000 bond. Yes, it is a cheap bond, but she shouldn't be charged for anything, in my opinion. But I'm gonna give you guys a refresher. Um, so let's see here. Let's where we're going to start it. So previously, let me listen to this. I'm gonna let you guys listen to this, and then um, we're going to. I want you guys to listen to this about the boyfriend that her house, this is the second time, yes, her house has been caught on fire. And we're going to listen to that. And then we're going to listen to the first incident, the first article that came out about the children. So we're going to get into that. Hold on just a minute, guys.
Are now looking for a new home. The mom tells police her boyfriend intentionally torched her house. Out on your side's Robert Townsend talked with the family.
The East St. Louis house where Sabrina Dunagin once lived with her 5 children is now a gutted, charred, soot-stained shell. Dunagin says early Friday morning, she and her kids were about to go to a grocery store with her parents when out of the blue, her angry boyfriend showed up.
He's mad about another guy that I talked to, which he already talks to someone else.
He came over here with a gun, started flashing a gun.
The scared 32-year-old mom says she couldn't believe the threat her boyfriend allegedly made.
I was telling him he had to leave, and he said he was going to set the house on fire.
A short time later, she says her children's father did just that. A stunned Sabrina Dunagin and her parents returned home and saw their house engulfed in flames.
He sat down the street and waited till we left to go get some milk. He came back, he set the house on fire like he said he was going to do.
Firefighters arrived and put out the fire. The mom and her children, who range from 11 months to 7 years old, are now without a home.
We got the Red Cross come in and see if we can have some help for those guys.
Meantime, the burned-out family was relieved to see their dog had wandered off during all the commotion come back. The Dunagins told police before the suspect sped off, he dropped his cell phone. The family hopes detectives can now track him.
I really would appreciate it if the police get him.
Robert Townsend, 5 on your side.
Okay, guys. So that is the video of the ex-boyfriend, him actually putting these people's house on fire. They weren't at home at the time, but this is not her first experience dealing with this. And this next one, I'm going to give you guys a refresher of hold on just a second. About, how residents were complaining about, talking about escaping the fire that killed the kids. So we're going to listen to that too, guys. I hope that this is not too emotional for you guys. I do apologize if it's kind of like too much, but sometimes, things like this, it becomes too much, but we can get through it. It'll be okay. This has to be, what happened to this mother was a tragedy, and for her to, lose her kids like this is ridiculous. Like, in my opinion, this is ridiculous. So I'm going to share this now. Hey, Angie, how are you today? Exactly. Some people don't know how to do that. They still want their cake and cookie and pie and cookies and cream and want that too. Hold on, guys.
So you were sleeping or you were awake?
I was awake.
Okay. And what happened when you heard anything?
I just heard a lot of people hollering and screaming, so I ain't know what was going on. So I just ran out to see, and then seen police running and smoke and all that. Ran back down and grabbed my stuff and came on back out.
Did you smell smoke at the time?
At first I didn't, but then I started smelling something. I said, yeah. Then I started smelling smoke. Yep. I didn't hear no smoke detector go off or nothing.
Okay.
Do
you know these children?
Nah, I don't know them. I just seen them before playing outside, but I don't know them. Because I be gone all the time. I work here all day long. That's all.
You know the mother?
Nope. I just see him on. It's sad, man. It's sad.
All right, guys. So that is one part of it. Let me, like I, you know, let me stop the screen on that. And guys, I'm gonna share some more information with you guys. This is just tragic, and you know what I'm saying. For that man to just sit there, he just got his stuff and just left it. It's crazy. Um, that is just crazy. Um, I do want to let you guys know that I will be doing an update on uh Gloria Williams at the end of this live, guys. It just gets worse and worse every time something comes out with her. It gets worse and worse. It doesn't get better. Um, Hold on, let me see what this is. What this is. Okay, guys. So this is the when it initially started. Now I do want to welcome you, Miss Sheila, Kendra, Angie. Thank you guys so much for coming, guys. Y'all know I appreciate each and every one of you. Okay, guys. So this is the original news article, and we're going to listen to that.
State Street in East St. Louis. They say the children's mother was not home at the time because she left to pick up another adult from work. Firefighters say when the mom returned, she ran back inside the burning unit several times to try to rescue her children, but she could not reach her 3 girls and 2 boys in time. The family lived here for about a year.
No one knows facts about anything. I just want everyone to pray for my niece because this is a tragedy.
A year and a half ago, 5 on Your Side interviewed Sabrina Dunagin after she told investigators that her ex-boyfriend at the time intentionally set her home on fire. A family member says that case was settled.
Thank God. No one was hurt then.
Hours after the fire, dozens of friends, neighbors, and community leaders gathered here at the scene for a prayer vigil. It was their way to comfort this hurting family.
All right, guys. So that's another video there. Now I do want to say, like they said that the fire was under investigation. What happened in the fire was under investigation. They're trying to figure out what caused the fire. So they have done, I guess they haven't released. Oh yeah, that's what I was going to say, Trisha. I was going to let them know, about her, how she was receiving $2,000 something dollars for her kids. That's how she was able to keep two separate households. And what I'm saying, we figured that, but and this mother here, she it seems like the good mothers sometimes get the bad end of the stick, and these mothers don't care. They get away with it for a while. These mothers that sit here and pass their children around like a hot potato, they don't care. They don't get any kind of reprimand or anything like that. They don't get in any trouble. But the ones that actually, this lady, she just went and got her boyfriend from work and came back home. And she told her dad to watch her children. And then he said that he went to sleep. And they said that he smelled smoke and the house was engulfed in flames. And he couldn't get to the children. His wife was blind, and they jumped out the second floor window. Do I feel like we don't know, like they still is concealing what caused the death, the fire. But in my opinion, should she be held accountable? No. She left them in the hands of someone. They're saying that she left the kids alone. They're saying that the kids did not have any supervision. That is the reason why they're charging her. And like her father is upset because it's like, She has taken a lot of losses. She has lost every last one of her children that she has birthed. 5. That is the worst feeling. I don't know how it feels. Yeah, I still have mine, but I'll be devastated if I lose one. Consider losing 5 all at one time. You would be completely devastated. And then to be known that I'm going to be held responsible for my child's death, my children's death, is ridiculous. And then to say that they said that there wasn't any smoke detectors in the house and the landlord passing the buck. Y'all gonna hear that too. Hold on just a minute, guys. I'm gonna play now where they where the okay, so it says here the East St. Louis Dunagin. Okay, so we're going to listen to the landlord. He spoke out. I got 2 different videos. We're gonna see what they said. So we're going to see now. It's more than came out in this story, guys. They're saying in the comments that wow. I think so. I'm thinking so. We're going to listen to the news that just came out about because she just got these charges Wednesday or Thursday. And I think they didn't arrest her, but now they're arrested. Hey Sean, thank you for listening. Now a lot of people saying, I'm gonna let y'all listen to the story, then I'm gonna tell y'all what was saying in the comment section about the mother or a fire extinguisher. Yes, I'm thinking about going ahead and give me one. Right, should be held accountable, even if it's just getting fined for not having fire alarms in the home. He should be fined, and that's straight up. If he just saying, well, she said that she had left a candle burning, well, then she should be held accountable for leaving that candle burning. And because it seemed like he said that she said the kids got into the burning candle and caught the house on fire, and then guess she just walked away. He making it seem like she didn't care enough to put the fire, like she just left the kids there to die and burn. Yeah. At home 2 for 26. Okay. All right, that ain't bad. Okay, Miss Sheila. I surely will go. Look, I'm gonna go invest in one and get them this week, just to be safe. Just to be safe. No, he's saying this is what she told him. Like he's passing the buck a little bit. Like, cause he don't want. Look, you know how these landlords is. Thank God I own my own. I own my own. So if this burn down, we may not have nowhere to go, but he'll be paid off, and I'll get another. Ain't no problem. It's not hard to get on your own home. It's not. But to be honest, y'all know how these landlords is. Like they'll give you. They'll say this is the best the best apartment house it is. Then get in there, the air ain't working, the heat ain't working, the stove ain't working, the refrigerator ain't halfway working. You ain't cleaned it out. Yes, Vera, they will. I wonder, I guess he had called her and asked her what was going on. Like, what happened? Like, what happened? Like, how did the house caught on fire? No, he owns the apartment. He is like, he's working in the fire marshal or fire department. Sean said a barn. Yeah, basically. True. That is side eye. Like, and then, like, when we was talking before, guys, didn't we say that, hey, the, the ex-boyfriend of the baby daddy could have caught the house on fire? But now the landlord done put doubt in our mind because he said that she lit a candle. I was like, well, how was the flame? Unless she had it near a curtain or something. Me either. I got to replace one smoke detector because but I do have one that is working. So if something goes on, I know. But I gotta I gotta I keep forgetting, but I got to smoke. I gotta get one more smoke detector, and I'm gonna invest into 2 fire extinguishers. Thank you, Miss Sheila, for telling me that. If y'all got our nearest Home Depot, Miss Sheila said that they 2 for $26. Look, 2 for $26 at Home Depot. So you want to go get you one, 2, go get you one. Put one in the front of the house in the living room, and then look, or you can put one in your room. I think I'm gonna put one in my room just in case. I may have to run out of my room. Put one in the room and put one in the kitchen. And they're gonna be about it. I should be all right. Cause child, like, you don't believe she told him. Why you feel that way, Trisha? Um, like I said, I do feel like he did passing the buck a little bit. You could tell that he's kind of like passing the buck because he doesn't want to take ownership to the part that he may not have had the fire alarms in the area, in the apartment. But if he didn't, then he has to take ownership for that. And Sabrina, she was ill. She left a candle burning while the kids was at home. She has to take ownership to that, even though it's unfortunate that she lost her children. Does she deserve to go to jail for the rest of her life? No, because it's mothers out here more negligent than her. That's out here that's free, and they don't care their kids eat. They don't care. They done let one case I done talked about to let the daughter fell off the car and sent her there to die with her stepmother. Yeah, and still walking around here. And bless her heart, Lord. If y'all knew what my eyes saw, bless her heart. Get it together. It would, truly. I think so. I think that's what the offer is. Like, she get it carries up to a certain amount of probation, but it doesn't service jail time. It very doesn't. I'm looking over everything, and what I was reading and understanding is like it's not going to. She won't go to jail, but she will be on probation. So she'll be on probation a while for the death of her children. Now what I'm saying. We kind of feel somebody got to be held accountable for these kids' death. There was 5 kids, so and they were small, so someone had to be held accountable for it. So yeah, yes, Sean, yes. Um, she is going to suffer. Like, she's still to this day probably still not right. And to know that, you know, she going to be held accountable for, her children's death, that's going to, I know she feel like killing herself. I don't want her to kill herself, but I know that that is the worst feeling ever, to say you are responsible for your children to death. Like, it's not that, but if she left those candles burning, she has to take ownership to that. And it's a lot of things that happen with mothers and children that we have to take ownership to that. Especially if we know that we were being negligent. No, let me just be real with y'all. Being a parent and being a mother, Ain't no damn book on it. It ain't no book on being a mother. But you be the best mother that you know how to be. And I'm not talking about a negligent mother, a mother that don't care, don't feed her children and stuff like that and things like that. But you fail at it sometimes and you're good at it sometimes. But this situation, if she left that candle burning, she failed. And she has to take ownership to that. But at the end of the day, she gonna have to answer for it. You know? And if hey Ava, okay, honey, enjoy your date. Enjoy your date. Don't do too much. But that's what I'm getting out of this. Just say I won't prove that she told him that because that's hearsay. It is hearsay, and he's putting it out there like he done interviewed the news and saying, "Hey, I ain't got nothing to do with this. I ain't got nothing to do with this." But he just passing the buck a little bit because previous renters has already stated that he ain't had no fire alarms. It's some slumlords in these apartment complexes. Let's be real, like we have stayed in places that should have been condemned. But you have to do what you gotta do. It has to be something else that just made them charge her. Let me look at here a little bit further here. Ava done changed her picture. It says here the mother of 5 children were killed in an apartment fire in August was charged Wednesday for 5 counts of child endangerment. So she ain't getting charged for their death. She getting child endangerment. It says here that her bond was set as $75,000, and it says here that it says here when she returned, the mother tried to get the children out herself, but was unsuccessful. It is unclear if the building had working smoke alarms. 4 of the children died at the scene and 1 died at the hospital. It says the court documents accused her of knowingly causing or permitting a child to be placed in circumstances that endangered the child's life or health. So whatever the fire marshal had to say something that caused that fire. True, Chris? That caused that fire. So she may have admitted that she had a candle. So either that house had some electrical issues, because y'all know that these apartments be having electric issues because they don't be want to halfway fix nothing, but won't they rent money? Right? A roof over your head is better than no roof at all. True. And never mind. I thought he said that she said she walked away. That's what I'm saying. Like, he's saying one thing, she's saying one thing. They don't know for sure that he had alarms in the apartment complex. But I'm sure if the father is staying up the stairs, wouldn't he hear the fire alarm when they go? I promise to God, y'all, like my fire alarms are so sensitive. Like if my house get too smoky from cooking or whatever, then it immediately go off. So you don't think that the father wouldn't have heard that fire alarm? That's why I know that the landlord is kind of passing the buck. He's passing the buck because he doesn't want to take accountability, because he don't want to be fined for not having those fire alarms, and he don't want to have guilt for, because he said, well, and you heard what he said. He said, well, she is the responsible for leaving her kids at the house. She should have never left her kids at the house. That's what he said, basically. I ain't taking accountability for your children or not having no fire alarm. You should have never left your kids at the house. Basically, what he is saying. I hope she's getting mental counseling. She's gonna need it. Like, she's going to need it. Because this is a very tragic. In my eyes, this is very tragic, and no mother deserves to go through this. Even though if she let the candle burn, then yes, she should take accountability for that. But she will. I know she will face up. It says here, child endangerment is a class 3 felony, and she could face up to 5 years in prison per count. So 20 years in prison. She could be facing up to 20 years in prison. But they ain't really pushing on that. But that's the crazy thing about it. They ain't pushed on that, like, to pick her up. Like, they haven't. Let me see how I don't think she's been arrested as of now. Let me look here a little bit further, but I don't think she's been arrested. She's just been indicted, and they have issued a warrant. She's just been charged in their death. Excuse me, y'all. Like, let me look here a little bit further. Let me just look a little bit further. So it says here, she has 5 felony counts of endangering the life, health of a child in St. Clair County. The online indicate there is a pending grand jury action in the case. So it's pending grand jury if they're going to take it to trial or not. So we don't know for sure they're going to take it to trial or not. To me, that's what grand jury means. If they're going to indict her on it, or she's going to have a lawyer though. It says here, charging documents said the children had been left without adult supervision, which was approximate cause of their August 6th fire death, according to the news. It says here she has not surrendered to the police on Thursday. It says here that the attorneys is, I guess, looking for her. Now, this is what they said her father said. She says her father, Greg Dunagin, told the St. Louis Dispatch on Thursday that he cannot believe authorities would charge her with the crime after everything she lost. This is what he said. He said, why are they trying to do this to her? He said, she done lost all she can lose already. Why they want to take the rest away, meaning herself. She don't have nothing left. So, and it says here that she tried to, get the kids, but it says she suffered burns on her arm and her feet during her futile attempts to reach her children. It says he and his the father lived separately up a separate part of the 1-bedroom apartment. So they all lived together. And he said he woke up to find smoke in the apartment. He said flames preventing him from reaching his grandchildren. He and his wife jumped from the apartment's 2nd floor. So if they all stand in a 1-bedroom apartment, I don't. True. Hey, Lala. The reason why that she left, because it is alleged, the landlord alleges that she left a candle burning, and left the kids, and went and got her boyfriend from work. They said that the McDonald's wasn't no more than like 5 minutes away, and she just came right on back. But you see, when things like that happen, you can never chance it with children. Um, you know, so exactly. So that's why I'm saying like the landlord is passing the buck because he does not want to take responsibility for his part in this. Because if it was a fire alarm, it would have woke up the adults, and guess what? They would have been gone about the building. So he has to be held as responsible for that too. Because if he said he just smelled smoke, or he had the house was full of smoke, you didn't hear no alarm. I look, Trish. I don't know. Like this, I said the landlord is passing the buck. That's what he's doing. Okay, Miss Sheila, just look, look. You know how you do, so just send it to me. You find something, send it to me. I found out about this on Facebook. They searching and things on Facebook, and I was like, "What?" I was shocked to know that they're going to charge her with the kids there. But see, when I digged into it more and started reading into it, okay, and listening to the landlord's statement, then you like, wow, she left with a candle burning, and I don't know. I know, cause like, child, like, unless the kids got into it when the kids got up and got in it, cause they said four of the children was laying on the floor, so the kids got up, probably trying to get out the house. We will have everyone's feet to the fire. Exactly. Like this is what I truly don't understand. Like, if she's getting charged for child endangerment, but it says here that it was a 1 bedroom home, and the father and the wife was staying there too. How did she neglect the children? Then you need to charge the father with negligence too. Am I wrong for feeling that way? Because she left them in their hands. He said she left them to them, and they went to sleep. And the father said he went to sleep, woke up, and smoke was everywhere. Yeah, that's true. That's true on that. Yes, she should have moved and asked for a fire alarm. And you know what I'm saying? Usually, like, I'm gonna be honest, when you um purchasing homes and things like that, usually it does require you to have a fire alarm, and then as well, like, it's some alarm you have for, like, if you have a gas leak or something like that. See, that look like an old apartment complex, child, that he fixed up to get some money. Just keep it real. It's just an old apartment complex he fixed up to get him some rent money. Child, you'll be surprised. You gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, thank you, Patricia. You know, I look. I don't know all the legal terms to everything, but that's all right though. You're absolutely right. What is it? Her father or the kid's father? No, it was the father. She left, and the father was still. The father said was still there. It's like a 1 bedroom apartment. It was upstairs and downstairs, I believe. Hey, Eat with C. I ain't seen you in a long time, girl. How you doing? Shout out to Eat with C. Make sure you guys go follow EBC. Make sure y'all go. Let's stop for a minute. Hold up, wait a minute. I do want to let you guys know that I want you guys to support my members. If y'all are members, I don't even know. But make sure Miss Trish, I don't even know Miss Sheila. I just appreciate each and every one of you guys for coming on here. But make sure you guys follow Eat with C, King Chris World, and Ava and Christine in real life. Those are my channel members, guys. Make sure you guys go follow them. We're trying to get them to 1K. If we can get them to 1K, we can be doing something. Hey, Brianna, girl, the topic this evening, you ain't heard about it, girl. You still standing, well, that's good. Brianna, what the topic tonight is about the mother that had the 5 kids. Her name is oh Lord, I forgot her name. That's it. My mind ain't. Sabrina Dunagin. Sabrina has been charged. Thank you, Sean. Sabrina has been charged with negligence for her children's death. Said that she left those children unattended, and without any adult supervision, and left allegedly by the landlord. She left a candle burning, and the house caught on fire, and now the kids is dead. And she's going to, they have issued an arrest out for her. They have issued an arrest warrant out for her, and she's got a $75,000 bond. They're looking to indict her. They're looking for the grand jury to indict her. Yes, thank you guys who went in and subscribed. Thank you guys so much. As well, guys, subscribe to the McCray Kings as well. All content creators on here, really, please subscribe to them. Subscribe to the McCray Kings as well. Was she? Well, a lot of people feel as though that she should go to jail because she left her kids. But see, what's getting me is the landlord statement and the father statement. And they're saying that this is a 1-bedroom home, and all these people is living on this apartment. They probably got extension cords running and everything. You never know. And if she left them and probably told the father, I'm going to pick up such and such, and he's supposed to have been watching them. Well, Yolanda, I can't say. Why would you, what I'm saying? The second house fire, to be honest, was not on her. It was on the crazy baby daddy. But I understand the part you should be more aware. You should be more aware, for real. Like, if you don't went through this previously, why would you do it again? But she didn't think I guess she was, she didn't think nothing of it. Like, she knew what caused the first house fire. But she didn't think that this was going to. But we don't know how true this is, though, Yolanda. Because I'm going to be honest. What gets me is the father's statement. The father is saying that he was there and that he woke up to the house full of smoke. And then the landlord saying, I had fire alarms, but the people that was living there saying, hey, the house was just full of smoke. I didn't hear nothing. I just woke up to smoke. So the landlord needed to take accountability in her. And I'm not judging. I don't judge. I try not to. I don't judge when it comes to, how you live. Because, honey, it was 5-6 people living in this 2-bedroom house. Here. How many? 2, 4, 6. Yeah. 7 people living in this 2-bedroom house, but we made it work. So, no, I'm not judging on that. I'm just saying you do what you have to do as well. You do what you have to do. Hey, Miss Gloria. I still say that the landlord is lying. We know that the landlord just don't want to take accountability for not having the fire alarms. I truly believe he didn't have no fire alarms. And that's just how I feel, because if the father saying he just woke up to smoke, you think you wouldn't hear, no one would hear a fire alarm? Come on now. Now, we all have our opinions on here, guys, and I'm gonna be honest, like, I welcome you guys' opinions, and I respect each and every one of you guys' opinion on this. This is not, hey, everybody has a right to an opinion, and everybody, gonna feel their way of how they feel about a situation, and that's truth. But you know, but he I wonder what the other tenants had to say. If the other tenant said that he known for not have that apartment didn't have no fire alarm, he said, "Well, I redid the apartment, and I know that I completely did them over, and I had know for sure that they had fire alarm." But previous tenants, I wonder for sure how previous tenants really feel about him. I wonder, do they say that he is a slumlord, or that he don't fix everything? Something. Very smoke sensitive, for sure. So that's why I'm saying, like, something is not adding up. But if she left the candle burning, she has to take accountability for that. And if that means her getting charged with the felony, then she'll get charged with the felony. I do feel in my heart, I'm gonna be honest, I feel in my heart she has been through enough, and that she doesn't deserve to go through any more. I ain't heard nothing about no smoke alarm being found. And the bad shot is, when a house set on fire, I have never really been in a house fire, but my house have been smoked out, and honey, I'm gonna be honest, like, it takes the fire alarm a long time to shut up, to stop. It when that smoke get to circulating, it is hard for that smoke, for the fire alarm to stop making the beeping sound. Something ain't right with this. OMG, the kids were exactly. The lady lost her children, so they saying she did it. We basically, Brown, they're saying that because of her negligence, because she left the kids unattended and went and picked up her boyfriend, she is negligent, because if she was there and the house caught on fire, she will be able to get her kids out. And she left those kids by herself unattended, allegedly. The reason why I say allegedly, because there's other grown folks in this house. So if you're gonna hold her responsible, you gotta hold the damn daddy responsible, in the Brian grandma stepmama. Am I wrong for feeling that way? Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, somebody, you know what I'm saying? If she going to be held responsible for it, yes, the grandfather allegedly, this is what he said. He said that he was there and he woke up to flames in the home, and tried to get to the grandchildren. But see, I think they were living on the top floor. So if they was on the top floor, let's just be honest. If you think about it, if you on the top floor, why you didn't come down to watch the children? Yeah, they were asleep. I don't know. I can't give you that, but I think so. And the grandfather said he just fell back to sleep. And yeah, that's what he said. He said he fell back to sleep. And the house caught on fire. But I think because they said that they jumped out the second floor window, so they let you know that they stayed up at the upstairs and everybody else stayed at the downstairs. So he should have got his ass up and went downstairs. But see, he gonna have to live with that guilt too. You know what I'm saying? Why would he leave the kids downstairs? I don't know. You know, they were sleeping. She was like, the kids sleep. I'm gonna leave them now. You know, I'm going to pick up such and such. You know, I'm thinking like she thinking. I don't know. And he was like, okay, try to stay up a little bit and went to sleep. And woke up, house engulfed in smoke. Okay, Miss Sheila. Whoever was watching the kids are responsible. You think so, Miss Sean? I don't. You know, it's just so tragic. That's all I can say. Like, it's so tragic. It is. It's so tragic. Oh, he did that to the last house. That's the baby, crazy baby daddy. He called, waited till they left and went to the grocery store and put the house on fire. Lord, don't bring nothing like that my way, child. I'm good. He said the bedroom was upstairs. I'm assuming. I guess so. How can the kids do it if they sleep? Exactly. Though I'm saying how we know, like, I wonder where she left that candle. If she had left a candle burning, the kids may have been sleeping, knocked it over. You know how kids sleep wild, and I'm not putting nothing on nothing. You know, I'm just assuming some like I don't know, right, Brianna? Or they staying in a? It was in an apartment. I'm gonna show y'all the picture of it. So you'll know what it looked like, Michelle. But you can tell that this is like an older kind of apartment building. It was like an older kind of apartment building, but I'm gonna show you guys a picture. Let me get one up. And see, he just took a loss, the landlord, but see, he able to get his back. The reason why he's able to get his back is because of the fact that he probably had insurance on the home. So he's able to get. Me too. The neighbor said, if I'm not mistaken, the neighbor said he just woke up with to smoke in the house, in the apartment, in his apartment. So the landlord did not have any smoke detector. Like, how you saying one thing, but everybody that's staying there is saying something different. Hold on. Let me see if y'all can hear me. Okay, guys. Um, Let me look at some more. It says, I'm surprised her neighbors smoke detectors. Y'all can't hear me? Okay, I can hear it now. Okay, it's working right now. I'm sorry. Says I'm surprised her neighbors supposed. See, that's the crazy thing, Trisha. with the smoke detectors, I think no one had smoke detectors. But I'm gonna pull up this apartment in a minute. They said he did that one too because he sent a threat saying he was gonna kill all of them. So I bet you any kind of money he did it if everybody was asleep. Probably was planning and knew her every move. Hey, that could be it too. Like, people are crazy. Let me tell y'all, people are absolutely crazy. It's some very psychotic people that need to be in a mental institution. They don't care. And they will do anything to harm people, even kill children. That's why you have to be careful in which, I'm just gonna keep real with y'all. You have to be careful in which who you bring in your circle and who you bring in your life. Because it's some crazy ass people and who you have damn children with. Let me just say that. Because it's some crazy lunatics out here. It's some crazy lunatics out here that will do any and everything. Whew. You sit here and you just want to live your life in peace. You want to move on with your life. And people will do anything to destroy you. You got to, what you do is you have to separate yourself from people like that and never look back. Once they give you the sign of crazy, leave them the F alone, child. Leave them alone. Because there's some crazy people out here in this world. That's true, Bree. It is some very crazy lunatics out here. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? If he said that he was going to get them again, yes. Because let me tell you something about people that are crazy and people that ain't got nothing to lose. They don't care. They will sit there. Like, this how some people that are crazy, this was, in my opinion, this how I feel. They sit there and watch what you do. They'll watch you for a long time. And then when they feel like you have let your guard down and that you have moved on with your life and moved on with the motions of life, then that's when they come and try to sneak up on you. And then here come the bull crap. But you know what though? There's a special place for people like that, child. And what you can do is put them in the nearest mental institution, get a restraining order, put them in jail, do what all you got to do for your peace. Yes, if he did before, he'll really burn their house down, so he'll do it again. He was crazy enough to burn their house down knowing they had nowhere to go. Some of it. Nah, he don't care. That's narcissism for you. People like that are narcissists, not narcissism, but narcissists. They are like, they don't care. They don't take accountability for nothing they do. And they don't care who they hurt, even including children. And this is what he did. He may have. And they trying to pin it on the mother. And he may have really did it. Because some people, I'm going to be honest, if they can't get to you, they'll get the next thing closest to you. And he know the next thing closest to that girl's heart was her children. Not could have been her children, was her children. Exactly. But that's all good though. Still get nothing from me. That's how I look at it. When I deal with narcissists and crazy people, I give them nothing. Because if you don't feed it, they can't. If you give them nothing to entertain, and they'll move on, they'll get the clue. Nothing. You'll be sitting there talking to yourself. You won't get nothing from me. That's how I feel. Now I can't speak on no one else. I just don't do like one thing about it, you know what I'm saying? I have learned I have given too many people too many chances to F over me. So I learned to just leave them where they at. When you F over me, then that's it. I'm just to that point in life. I got kids to raise, a house to pay for, and I got too much to lose to be focused on crazy people. I ain't doing it. That's probably why she was living in a 1 bedroom. True, because you know what I'm saying. That's probably the next place. It's probably the only place they could find. Lord have mercy, bless their heart in the name of Jesus. Yeah, that's probably where she went. They probably been home hopping. Mm, mm, mm. Truth says she don't do crazy. My mom is a narcissist, so draining. Yes, it can be draining dealing with a narcissistic person that doesn't take accountability for anything. Everybody is the problem but them. Everybody doing this and doing that. It's crazy how narcissistic people are. But I've learned and listen, if you don't feed them nothing, they have nothing. And they'll move on to the next person, the next victims, basically. Because if you ever been a victim of narcissistic people, usually if you feed them nothing, they'll move the hell on and realize that, hey, this person is not bothered by you. So the best thing for me is to find somebody else to fuck over. That's basically. Yes, y'all pray for Evil C. You sound like my husband. Are you a Gemini too? My mom is too, Evil C. Man, I'm sorry y'all going through that. Yes, Bree. Who Brianna? Oh, talking about me? Oh no, I'm an Aries for sure. I'm an Aries, honey. Like I'm a straight up Aries, honey. Sometimes I run out, I shoot it to you straight sometimes, and sometimes it takes me a minute to be quiet, but I'm learning. Well, you would see, man, just save up and do what you gotta do, girl. Um, you know, it be like that, man. But it be like that. I don't know how we got on narcissistic people, but you know, oh yeah, talking about the baby daddy. But yeah, some people like that, like him, they don't care who they hurt. As long as it's the crazy thing about me to me with narcissistic people. As long as they are not at the end of that hurt, they cool with it. But they don't mind hurting you. And they don't mind, passing the buck. 9 times out of 10, that's what I'm like this, you would see. I'm the type of person, I like to have my own. And me and my mom, we had that problem like that when I speak up for myself. Like I speak for Sean, I am a true Aries to heart. Y'all got me reading these things tripping. These comments, I'm tripping. And we have I used to express myself to my mother, but then I had to realize it's my mom, and I just go head on. But I know, like, with my mom, she gonna feel the way she gonna feel, and I'm gonna feel the way I'm gonna feel. But my feelings matter just as well as hers. So we have to respect each other's feelings. Really, Sean, Lord, look, let me tell y'all something about us Aries people, because Joseph of the McCray Kings, we're the sweetest people you ever want to meet. We'll do anything for you. We will. We are nice people. We real. We 100. But don't piss us off. Don't do us dirty. Because that's a whole different side you don't want to see. I swear to God, it ain't. It ain't what you want. But when we get to the point that, we done with you and we ain't got nothing else to say to you, we ain't got nothing else to say to you. And one thing about Aries people, when they wrong, they can admit that they are wrong. I can't say something for most. I'm talking about other zodiac signs, but I know Aries people are one of the realest kind of signs you ever want to meet. And I have like those are like people like Aries and um Cancers are okay. Okay, they're all right. She said, "Oh Lord, LOL, I'll get mad at my husband." Sounds too familiar. Just go to the park no matter what. Well, I'm gonna give mine, and then I might cry it out and just be like, "Forget it." I don't see how he can ignore people that good. I'm still trying to learn to do that because I get over being mad so fast. Me, I'm just, I might be one thing about me. When I get mad at somebody or if I'm done dealing with someone, I might be mad and I want to say something. And then sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. But sometimes we have to learn what we put our energy into and what we give our opinion on or what we respond to. So me, if it feel like it ain't worth my time, I ain't dealing with it. Like I will give you absolutely nothing. You like I swear to God, like it's this girl that I was friends with. I see her today. I say nothing. I act like she is a stranger. Straight up like that. I don't got time to deal with it. And this is someone that I was friends with, 2-3 years ago, and I give you nothing. And my daughter in class with her daughter, and guess what? I don't give her nothing. I like when I cut you off, I cut you off. Now I'll try to make it work, but then when I'm tired of trying to make it work, nothing. You are a stranger. I have never met you. And then that sign might be a little bit too cutthroat, but hey, that's how you have to do some people because some people feel like they can just do you and treat you any kind of way. So you have to just cut them off and give them nothing. That means silence. And a lot of people don't know how to do that, but I can. Now I might be in the background talking to my homies, talking, going the hell off, or in my head going the hell off. But then I realized you ain't worth my time. When I realized that, and I ain't finna sit up here and act a fool with you, you get nothing. And that's straight up. I'm a Leo, so if I'm done, I'm done. I can be a little crazy. Oh Lord, Bree, you gotta be up. See, cause soon as yes, please keep it on the low. I can see. I don't see how you deal with me. Oh Lord, Jesus. Yeah, silence is deadly. Because let me tell y'all something. When you have silence and you don't give them nothing, you don't feed into whatever because most of the time with narcissistic kind of people, they like attention. So if you pay them no attention, then they have nothing to feed on. So be quiet. Give them nothing. And move on. And let it be. I like this year has taught me a lot. And I thank God for where I came from and where I'm at in life. I have realized in this life, you know what I'm saying, that sometimes when people show you who they are, believe them the first time, not the second time, not the third time. Believe them. And then once you believe them for who they are, cut them off. If they ain't worth your time, they ain't worth your energy, they ain't worth none of that, they don't deserve the person that you are, then cut them off, say nothing, don't entertain them, don't do nothing. You continue to be great. And that's what I'm working on, greatness. I'm working on building this channel up with you guys. And it is what it is. Like I'm moving forward. You know what I'm saying? I ain't looking back no more. Well, that's good, Evil C. Oh Lord, Miss Sheila. I don't. Oh Lord, what you gonna say? You don't cuss, but you will cuss somebody out. That's my thing. Going into next year. I'm gonna try my best not to cuss, y'all. That's gonna be the hardest thing. I know it's not. I didn't do it when I was born cussing, so I know I can stop cussing. So it's just a habit. It's just a habit. I love my mom, but I had to put out sorry, but not sorry. You can do that. You can love your family. You can love your friends. You can love your enemy. But when you know that it's affecting you and your in the way you want to be and your mental, cut them off. You can love your family and distance yourself from your family too, and still love them and say I love you, but we on two different levels, and I don't want to deal with that. You know, some people may not believe that, but that's truthful. Like that's the one of the hardest thing to do when you know you love your parents and you don't want them to feel like you're neglecting. You can love your parents, but you can keep them at a distance too if you feel like they're being narcissistic towards you. Yeah, you can love your family from a distance. OMG, my mom is a Taurus too. My mama is a Taurus. Lord, Jesus, what's wrong with the Taurus ladies? But one thing about my mom, she I can come to my mom about anything. My mom has stopped me from saying a lot of bad things. Cause baby, when them horns get up, you know, a Taurus have what is a ram? When them ram horns get up, child, I might say some very wrong, lethal things, and I don't care. That's why I say, but I'm learning to just chill out with it. It ain't worth all that. I got that. I mean a lot because I barely interact with people. And I don't like being around people. Priest said she don't even like being around people. So I have to be in a setting with a lot of people. I won't talk, and some take it as stuck up. And that's how some people perceive anyone if that is not sociable. Honestly, like a lot of people perceive a person that just sit back and look at the room, size it up, and see what's up with the people. They look at that as stuck up instead of someone that's just observing. Some people can own the room, but some people are laid back. Like, let me observe the room. Let me see what's going on with some of these people because I don't know y'all and anything will pop off. And that's true. I have walked in the room and like sat there quietly trying to figure everybody out because hey, I don't know what setting I'm walking into. So that's I get that. It just depends on what kind of person you are. Are you a sociable person? Or are you one of those people that like, man, I'm just chilling out? Yes, there is. See, many sides. They can all be over control. Miss Sheila said she don't cuss. But then I said I don't curse. All of my words are cuss words. Miss Sheila, you got to do better than all our words are cussing words. Because look, mine's me too. I be trying to not cuss on him because YouTube be hating on me. But I be like, Lord, let me just. Yeah, it's nothing wrong with that either, Trisha. Because as people like, I learned now. I guess with all I have been through and having children and raising them basically by myself, and I don't know how we jumped on all this, but I'm very transparent. Um, you know, we think people that we meet, like, let me tell y'all something about narcissism and people that are narcissists or give those narcissistic traits. Like when you get in a relationship with them, they love bomb you so hard. They give to you. They say you're this and say you're that and say you're this and say you're that. But when you really get to know them and they really get to showing their true color, they ain't right. So I noticed that, like, my thing is, I want to, for now on, spot a narcissistic person straight up. Ain't no person too nice. Ain't no person gonna love bomb you that much unless they really know you. All that. You're not gonna want to rush into a relationship. Not gonna do that. Like, yeah, like straight up. Like, um, yeah. So narcissistic people, observe that, because if a person doing that to you when you first meet them, side eye, red flag on the play. And one thing about Pisces, we don't like to be controlled by no one. We are free spirits. Hey Amanda, how you doing? Yes, she was. Yes, she was. Thank you for coming in. If you knew, we welcome you. Oh, okay. See, both my daughters are Aquarius. Yeah, she did get charged. They are in. It is a court document saying that there is going to be a jury indictment. So they're trying to indict her on the felony charges. And we're gonna see. It says the landlord, like, you won't have to go in and listen to the landlord, Amanda. Like, the landlord basically was saying, like, she lit a candle, left the kids, though the kids were playing with the candle, and basically caught the house on fire, and she just walked out the door. That's basically how he seen it, but saying it. But and he don't want to take accountability for the alarm being no alarms in the home. There were no alarms in the home. And we done heard a statement. If you go back, you're gonna hear, if we hear the statement from the neighbor, he said that he seen smoke coming in his house, and he just got his shoes on and left. So he didn't hear no fire alarm either. It's sad. It's truly sad. It is. And she don't I just she needs to be held accountable, but I don't feel like she needs to go to jail. And I'm, what I'm saying, and I know a lot of y'all feel differently, and that's fine. What you hold on a minute, y'all. But we just gonna pray for her and her strength. She still ain't right behind this, guys. It's been it happened a couple months ago. She still mentally ain't there. Nah. I didn't watch the funeral. I seen pictures of the funeral, Amanda, and looking at the pictures of the funeral broke me down. So I know the funeral, because the picture of her just hollering at, you could tell that she was just hollering and crying at the kid's funeral. They had the most beautiful caskets. Oh my God, they did wonderful. They put those kids they buried those kids so beautiful. So no, unfortunately, I didn't watch that. But I did see a lot of pictures. Um, I don't know, like, just unfortunate to lose all 5 of your children. I got 2, and I wouldn't imagine my life without neither one of them. So think about how she feel with losing 5. Like, you have to start all over again. Y'all, like, let's just pray. Like, we're gonna pray about it. Um, um, Now, guys, I want to shift gears for a second. Wow. Look at this, y'all. Listen, she could barely walk. A male family member had to pick her up and walk. I figured. And that now they want to charge her for negligence. She probably crying now. You know, it's sad. It's just sad. It's a sad, sad, sad situation. It's a sad situation, guys. And we need to pray for her and her children. Pray for her strength. Pray that, I don't know if she'll ever be able to live with this. But even to know that they're going to hold her, wow. She got to the first casket and hit the floor. She didn't hit the other four caskets. She couldn't. Think about losing all 5 of your children. It's sad. It is truly, truly sad. And I hope and pray that she gets some counseling and God give her the strength to be able to continue on. This may cause this girl to go over the edge. We don't know. We don't know what be on people's minds. This may cause this girl to take her life. Think about it. You finna be charged for your kids basically being negligent towards your children. And they could send her over the edge. She probably want to die anyway. Think about it, y'all. I hate to switch gears, guys, but I do want to give y'all guys another update on Gloria Williams. Y'all know that last week, I was doing last Friday we got into, all last week we was into the Gloria Williams and the 4 boys that was left into the apartment building by themselves. One was dead and was beat to death by the boyfriend. Well, Gloria Williams, the mother, she has went back to court on today. Child, that keeps sending her to court. They want to charge her with. I feel like the judge just is not satisfied until she like. And then she said, I just gotta say that she really, y'all, I still pissed off about it because it's just sad to say that she still say, I'm sorry. I checked on them every 2 weeks. What the hell? That's all you got every 2 weeks. You getting $2,000 a month for these boys plus the CTC payments. So you getting $2,000 more dollars. Hold on. You bid another 1,000. Hold on. You getting $250? Yeah. Yeah, about another $1,000. Another $1,000 with the CTC payments. You probably getting food stamp. You probably getting about $1,000 of that because you know getting the extra food stamp for the COVID. And girl, her and that dude was sitting there eating steaks and shrimp, and y'all bringing these kids noodles and some tater chips and maybe a jug of juice, if that. Whew, sickening. I'm gonna play this video for you guys. She pisses me every time I think about this lady. It just pisses me off. And I pray to God her kids. I pray to God every day her kids are getting so much love because they deserve it. They deserve it. And I hope every day she's sitting in that jail cell, they starve her ass. They be negligent towards her, not give her the basic necessities of life because of what she did to those children. The kids wasn't registered. See, this is not her first run-in with the school, DHS, or nothing like that. She didn't register them school kids at the beginning of the school year. Hold on, y'all. This is. And then to y'all, this is the sad part about it. And then to know and shout out to I want to give her because she been tagging me in it. Let me see your transcript. Thank you. Let me see your transcript for tagging me in that because I really didn't even I really been investigating another case, guys. I'm really getting deep into that. It's so much, guys, that we going to be discussing. There's so much, guys, that we're going to be discussing. Yes, please go listen. Look, everything. Listen to everything. It's a sad situation, and for the mother to sit up here and all you got to say is, "I checked on them every 2 weeks," makes you want to slap the piss out of her. I'm just gonna say it. It makes you want to slap her because as a mother, you should, honey. I kiss my beautiful children good night every night. And some nights I get up and check on them, and some nights I oversleep. But I before I go to bed, I kiss my babies. Every morning I wake them up, and I be praising God that they done made it another day. And I let them eat. Like I feed them, I clothe them. I just couldn't. I just not like this is. Anyway, guys, I'm listening to this. And she got her head held down. You want to holding your head down when you were doing that with old boy. Hold on, y'all. I done got on the wrong thing. You wasn't holding your head down when you and old boy were eating steaks and you be cooking steaks and tacos and stuff like that for old boy while your kids were sitting there suffering. So hold your head up. You're not ashamed about what you did.
The woman accused of leaving her three children in an apartment.
Hold on, y'all. We're going to listen to it. I just had to. Hold your head up. It's sad that you got your head held down. You wasn't ashamed of what you did. You wasn't ashamed of getting with him. You wasn't ashamed of doing the things that y'all was doing and leaving those kids, knowing that that man killed your baby and you didn't say not one word. You went along with it. But you holding your head down. Why?
With the remains of another sibling in court today, the judge raising bond for Gloria Williams to $1.5 million. The judge saying the original bond of $900,000 was insufficient.
Prosecutors also presented new evidence saying Williams was getting government assistance for her abandoned children. Adam Bennett now joins us live with more details. Adam?
Now they hating on me. Hold on, y'all.
The prosecutors told the judge that Williams was getting about $2,000 a month in that assistance. They said she was able to rent 2 apartments, one fully furnished, the other to hide her son's body.
Gloria Williams was already in the county jail on 2 charges, tampering with a corpse and injury to a child, serious bodily injury. Today, Judge Kelly Johnson raised Williams' bond on the injury charge from $350,000 to $1 million.
I'm satisfied. We can't seek no bond in this case per the Texas Constitution, and I believe that the judge did take into consideration all of the factors and took a special focus on community safety because this is such an egregious case.
Right off the bat, the judge felt that the bond was insufficient. Well, the bonds altogether were $900,000. I didn't see that as insufficient.
Prosecutor Andrea Bell told the judge Williams got government checks for 3 of her children. She says that included a daughter who no longer lived with her and 8-year-old Kendrick Lee after he was dead. Sonia Parker was in the courtroom today.
I want to explode.
She organized a vigil for Kendrick Lee last week.
It's just hurtful to see that and to hear that, knowing that they got up every day and ate and washed their face and brushed their teeth, and the kids had nothing.
Family members of Williams' former husband spoke after the hearing.
Oh, he had a hug.
Those kids, he loved them.
Daryl Wayne Towner died in 2019, was not the kid's biological father, and is not linked to this criminal case.
There's no words to express how I feel about what these kids has gone through and what they're going through now.
They did not know Brian Coulter. He's Williams' boyfriend charged with Kendrick Lee's murder. Coulter is now in jail on a $1 million bond. A grand jury will eventually decide whether to indict Williams and Coulter. If so, it'll be up to the district attorney to decide whether to pursue the death penalty in this case. Yeah.
We'll see which way they go. Adam Bennett, thank you so much. And there is still so many unanswered questions in this case, but many of you are asking, how can I help? Be sure to visit KHU.com for more on how to assist Houston area children in the care of Child Protective Services.
Okay, y'all. So, Sean saying, I don't think so either. Do you guys think that they're going to, I know they're going to get indicted, but do y'all think they should seek the death penalty? I think they should seek the death penalty for Brian Coulter because he killed the baby. But the mother, she should sit in jail and starve for the rest of her life. I'm just going to say it. She needs to starve, sit in a jail cell, not take a bath. Everything those boys endured, she needs to endure. She don't need to die. She needs to endure what her children endured. I'm wrong. I might be wrong, Lord, but it's just how I feel. It's just ridiculous. They clearly didn't give a damn. They didn't care. They did not care. They sat there eating steak and potatoes while these children may have suffered. Y'all, in Texas was a whole storm. A whole storm in Texas. Guess where they were? They said in the apartment, their apartment, her and the dude apartment, he was fully furnished. The kids were just living in that apartment with nothing. Whew. Oh, Lord. That's two. Exactly. She is not innocent. It's women that, it's people in the jail that has went to jail that has been charged and that hasn't done anything. But all the evidence points towards this mother. This mother didn't care about her children. How you gonna collect a check? You owe the state. You owe the state of Texas some money. And they're gonna probably seek that. They're gonna get you for embezzlement, probably. Yeah, I feel like she needs to endure what those children endured. And I pray that those kids be loved properly, be shown and allowed to eat whatever they want to eat, because that was denied from them for a whole year. And then the sad part about it, guys, I don't know if I told you this last week, but last Sunday or last Saturday, the mother and Brian was staying in the apartment for some additional months after Kendrick died. But I guess the smell got too bad to them. Well, how do you think the children felt living with them for a whole year? Yeah, for sure. For sure. Like, I don't know how the state of Texas works, but in the state of Mississippi, it works like that. And if you making too much money, they will cut you off too, because they check your income. If you working, they will cut your child check down. For sure. Facts. I know, Amanda. It's very disgusting. I've been disgusted since last week, and I'm still disgusted. Every time I see her in that blonde hair, I just roll my eyes so hard. Like, it's people out here that can't be mothers. If you knew that you didn't want no children, you wanted to be off with that man, then give the kids to somebody that were gonna love them, that were gonna feed them, that were gonna clothe them. It's too many kids that are being left behind by CPS. CPS ain't doing their job. I understand they're underworked and underpaid and overworked. I mean, overworked and underpaid. That's what I mean. I'm sorry. But still you have a job to do. You still have a job to do. And that means if a child is being neglected, remove them from their home. If you get notice of a child being starved to death, if a kid are not in school, go see that. Go see about that. Or don't get in the field and find you something else to do. I think if you want to be working with social services, something like that, you have to have the love for it. You have to have the love for children. You have to have the love for helping people. Because this stuff is overwhelming. Oh, was you? Okay. You're welcome, EWC. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you for coming in. Okay. Another Mississippian. And I'm from the northern parts of Mississippi. Amanda. Yes, I am. I'm Mississippi, born and raised. Look, I'm a southern chick. For sure. For sure. But before I end this live, yeah, for sure. It does have to be your passion, because if you're just there to get a check, it ain't worth the check. All the stuff you have to, like some social workers that are like actually CPS workers that has to actually go in a home and take children, they have to be on call all through the night. They may get a call in the middle of the night to go get some kids. They got to get up and get them kids. So when you do those public service jobs like that, you have to make sure that you have the love for it, or it'll become overwhelming, or you know what I'm saying, because they could have easily took them kids from her a long time ago, but they didn't. Well, anyway, y'all, I've been on here too long, ranting and raving. I know y'all like, Monica, girl, be quiet. But anyway, continue to keep those three boys in your prayers, guys. Please keep those three boys in your prayers. And also, guys, keep Sabrina in her prayers, in your prayers for her mental health. I'm about to get out of here, guys. If you see what's scrolling through the screen, guys, if you want to be a part of that, please email me your name and your cash app. I do appreciate you guys for coming in. If you're new to the channel, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and make sure you turn the notification bell to all so you'll be notified when I go live again. I don't do a lot of videos, but I will. If you want to be a part of my channel memberships, please. Oh, and Georgie too, Sean. Thank you. If you want to be a part of my membership, all you have to do is press the join button. It's only like $4.99, $2.99, $3.99, I forgot. But it ain't much. You can press the join button if you want to join. And I appreciate you for that. Members, please make sure you check the members only note that I left in the community post. Thank you, Amanda. And give me that information, please. I want to do that to all my members. So, guys, that's all that I have for tonight. Y'all have a good night. Y'all have a good weekend. I'll see you guys. I'm going to try to see you guys Sunday. I do have a case I am going to be covering soon that we're going to definitely have to discuss. It was a 15-year-old girl. Look forward to that. 2-3 years ago, a 15-year-old girl lost her life due to a drive-by shooting. And the person that has shot and killed her is out, and they has not been charged with her death. And we're going to talk about it. So stay tuned. Good night.